Peace, 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 peace. It's Promised Child once again, and today we're gonna be talking about how to free yourself from addiction. How to free yourself from addiction. Now, look, I wanted to talk about this because I'm a recovering alcoholic, right? And I'm 51 days sober now, right? Woo, 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 woo for me. I've been an alcoholic for 11 years, right? Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you how it all started with me. 51 days ago. I was like, yo, I want to stop drinking. Right? So, man, I want to stop drinking, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, man, my grandma's birthday was coming up within that week. And I was like, man, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go Monday through Friday without drinking. And then Saturday, I'm going to drink something for her birthday so I could turn up. Like an alcoholic, you know, some alcoholic would say, so I could turn up. So, I'm like, shit. Alright, so Monday, about 8, 9 o'clock get around. That's around the time I'm already drunk or I'm getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. Damn, man. Mouth get all watery, anxiety up. I'm like, shit, man, I want something to drink, man. I want something to drink, man. Like, I want something to drink, like fiending. You know what I mean? So, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna drink, man. You ain't gotta drink. You don't need that shit, bro. Tuesday, same shit. Wednesday, same shit. Thursday, same shit. Friday, same shit. Saturday, I'm like, oh, I need something to drink. We celebrating today. I want to drink some. And I'm talking to myself like, nah, bro, you don't need that shit. You don't need that shit, bro. You don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, the first 7 days was like a hump, like. But I'm trying to tell you something. How do you free yourself from addiction? Your brain. First, you have to acknowledge that you have a problem. Once you acknowledge that you have a problem, then you can deal with the problem. But if you never acknowledge that you have a problem, then you will never deal with the problem. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm like, shit. Whole time. In 51 days, I still do. I talk to myself. You a God. You a king. You conquer all. You don't need it. You don't need it. I'm like, nah, I don't need it. So you gotta talk to yourself. You gotta let yourself know that you can overcome anything. That nothing can get in your way. Nothing can get in your way. That's what you got to tell yourself every day when you overcome an addiction. I don't need this shit. And then you have to go back and figure out why you start drinking. Excuse me. That's what you got to do. You got to realize why you start drinking anyway. So, I got this book here that I've been reading called Narcotics Anonymous. Right? And I've been reading this book. And there's some interesting stuff in here, right? And I'm going to read a little something to you. It says, most of us do not have to think twice about this question. We know our whole life and thinking was centered in drugs and one from or another. The getting and using and finding ways and means to get more. We live to use and use to live. Very simply. An addict is a man or a woman whose life is controlled by drugs. We are people in the grip of continuing and progressive illness whose ends are always the same: jails, institutions, and death. Okay, those of us who have found the program of Narcotics Anonymous do not have to think twice about the question. Now, I've never been to Narcotics Anonymous. I didn't go nowhere to overcome drugs. I'm not taking nothing away from any brothers and sisters that go to these programs. I didn't go. But this is a dope book to read. You know what I mean? I just got my hands on it like 2-3 days ago. Who is an addict? We know the following It's our experience as addicts. We are people whose use of any man's altering, mood changing substance causes a problem in any area of life. Addiction is a disease that involves more than the use of drugs. Some of us believe that our disease was present long before the first time we used. You see what I'm saying? Most of us did not consider ourselves addicted before coming to Narcotics Anonymous program. The information available to us came from misinformed people. As long as we could stop using for a while, we thought we were all right. We looked at the stopping, not the using, as our addiction progressed. We thought of stopping less and less. Only in desperation did we ask ourselves, could it be the drugs? We did not choose to become addicts. We suffer from a disease that expresses itself in ways that are antisocial and that makes the detection, diagnosis, and treatment difficult. Our disease isolated us from people except when we were getting, using, and finding ways and means to get more. Hostile, resentful, self-centered, and self-seeking, we cut ourselves off from the outside world. Anything not completely familiar became alien and dangerous. Our world shrank and isolation became our life. We used in order to survive. It was the only way of life that we knew. See, when I was doing drugs, that was all I knew was alcohol. I gotta drink. In order for me to party, I gotta drink. I'm about to go meet up with these people, I gotta drink. Everything I gotta do, I gotta drink. I need a drink. Everything was around a drink. Life going good, I need a drink. Life going bad, I need a drink. You know what I'm saying? Everything was, I need a drink. You understand what I'm saying? You see the point that I'm driving home? So that was my life. Some of us used and misused, abused drugs, and still don't consider ourselves addicts. Through all of this, we kept telling ourselves, I can handle it. Our misconceptions about the nature of addiction includes visions of violence, street crime, dirty needles, and jail. When our addiction was treated as a crime or more problem, we became rebellious and were driven deeper into isolation. Some of the heights felt great, but eventually the things that we had to do, continue using, reflected desperation. We were caught in the grip of our disease. We were forced to survive any way that we could. We manipulated people and tried to control everything around us. We lied, stole, cheated, and sold ourselves. We had to have drugs regardless of the cost. Failure and fear began to invade our lives. One aspect of our addiction was our inability to deal with life on life terms. We tried drugs and combinations of drugs to cope with a seemingly hostile world. We dreamed of finding the magic formula that would solve our ultimate problems ourselves. The fact was that we could not use any mind-altering or mood-changing substances, including marijuana and alcohol, successfully. Drugs ceased to make us feel good. And I'm going to stop there. A lot of us did drugs to escape a hostile world. You know, it goes into depth in it. You know what I'm saying? You can check that book out, the NA book. You can check it out. But that's why I did it. I did it to escape death. I did it to escape pain. I did it to escape not having money in my pocket, not being able to do the things that I wanted to do in life. That's why I did it. And that's why a lot of us do drugs to escape reality. But I'm here today to tell you that you can overcome any drug. I'm here today to tell you that you are a God, that you have a God inside you, and that you are a God, that you can do anything, that you can conquer all things. I'm here to tell you that this is a mind thing. This is a mind thing. You have to go deep into your mind and realize, you know, you have to face these problems. You know, they say you gotta face the man in the mirror. That's what we have to do. We have to face the man in the mirror. You know, and overcoming addiction, as you learn to love yourself. You learn to appreciate who you are. You learn, you know what I'm saying, that I don't need this to cope with life. That, okay, if I get angry, if I get upset, I could just go take a walk down the street. I could express myself to somebody, or I could just talk my problems out, or I could write my problems down. These are the things that we start to learn about ourselves, that we learned that we didn't need the drugs. And in one of the chapters, it talks about changing your circle, changing the people that you hang around, changing the environment that you once hung in. You know, so I say in order to change the environment and change the people that you hang around, you have to change your mindset. So once you will yourself off of this particular drug that you are addicted to, then you could change your environment, then you could change who you hang around. Once you change your thinking, because if you don't change your thinking, okay, you might be off the drug, but you still hang around the people that's on the drugs and things like that, and you're not helping them nor helping yourself. And every day you're attempting yourself to do the drug again, and what end up happening is you end up going back to the drug. So that's why it's important to change the environment and change the people that you hang around, because if you hang around people who are non-drug addicts and who are striving to become better and better every day and not to go back to the drug, then you'll be like, shit, I don't want to do it, because the people that you hang around easily can influence you. If you got 10 people around you that's addicted to alcohol and still drinking alcohol, you're going to end up becoming the 11th person drinking with them. So you have to change your environment. You have to change the way that you view the world. You have to change the way that you look at the world. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't change the way that you view yourself, if you don't change the way that you look at the world, then you can never overcome the addiction. That's why it's in a disease, because what is the disease? The disease is the problem that you're dealing with. This is my opinion, how I view it. The disease is the problem that you're dealing with. The disease is the hostile world. The disease is, you know what I'm saying? I want to overcome these things, but I just can't overcome these things because life is so stressful. Life is continuing to beat me down. So we have to come with solutions to our problems. Okay, I don't have enough money. I have to come up with a solution to have more money. Okay, I can't deal with death. Well, I have to come up with a solution to deal with death in my family. I have to start coming up with solutions for these. That's why I say that you have to understand that you are God. You have to understand that you are the master of your world. You are the creator of your world. Once you realize that you are the creator and the master of your world, then you can write your world down. So in your world, you say, okay, I want happiness. I want happiness. I want riches. I just want to have a peace of mind. Then you have to come up with solutions. You have to come up with resolutions for these. You get what I'm saying? So every day I'm striving. Every day that's what I'm doing. I'm coming up with solutions. So when I get angry, I come up with a solution for my anger. To say, hey, listen, master your emotions. Get your emotions in check. Get yourself in check. Meditate. Right? This what you got to do. See, the thing is, in order to quit addiction, the thing is that in order to quit a drug, it starts with you. Can't nobody else make you stop. It starts with you. It started with me saying on that Monday morning that I won't could drink no more. It started with me. It didn't start with nobody else. Couldn't nobody else tell me not to drink no more. It started with me. It starts with you. It starts with me. See what I'm saying? So look, I want you to love yourself. And I mean, give yourself the biggest hug, man. Tell yourself that you are special. Tell yourself that you are precious. Tell yourself that you can overcome anything, and just hold yourself tight. You know how we want to hug from everybody else? Like, look, just grip yourself and hold yourself. Because it starts with you, man. It starts with you. You free yourself. You take them chains off yourself. You break them shackles. You have the key to take them cuffs off of you. Stop walking around feeling sorry for yourself. And get up and believe in yourself. And know that you are awesome. Do I think about drinking? Yes, I do. But I tell myself, you don't need that shit, bruh. Just like I did the first week when I first wheeled myself up. You don't need that shit, bruh. That shit ain't no good for you, bruh. That shit destroy your kidneys, bruh. That shit destroy your liver, bruh. That shit fuck with your brain, bruh. That shit fuck with your eyesight, bruh. You know what this shit do to you. This shit led you to a life of destruction, bruh. Just the conversations I have with myself call me crazy. But this is what you gotta do. Because what happens when you not at a meeting? Like I said, I didn't go to no meetings. I wheel myself off in my room. I coach myself. I talk to myself. So the people who depend on meetings, when you at home alone and somebody drinking around you and somebody smoking crack around you, somebody sniffing coke around you, you got to believe in yourself. I'm not jumping on nobody or bashing nobody. I'm telling you how we got to deal with this thing. Can't nobody else stop it. Only we can. So now I love myself. Every day I grow. I grow. I grow every day so much, just growing. And loving myself. You know, and feeling myself like, yeah, I'm happy. Like, I take pride in this 51 days of being sober. Or knowing that I don't need that shit no more. I take pride in it. I take joy in it. And that's what I want you to do. Take pride in it. Take joy in it. Take a day at a time. We ain't saying that you perfect, but take a day at a time, and every day appreciate the life that you have. They say live YOLO. Well, when you live YOLO, when you only live once, appreciate what you have. Love what you have. Love yourself. Understand that it's about your health. It's about wealth. But your health is more important than your wealth, because without your health, how can you enjoy your wealth? After a while, it's just going to be money spending on your health to get your health right. So love yourself. Grow yourself. It's about your health. It's about having a peace of mind. It's about not being controlled and not allowing a drug to control you and lead you down a road to destruction and early death. That's what it's about, man. Well, I'm getting weak, promise, child. I need another drink. I need another hit. I'm feeling crazy, promise, child. What do I do? You digging yourself and you know. You digging yourself and you know that you know that you know. You digging yourself. I've been there. I'm not just talking. I've been there. You digging yourself. She said, I don't need it. I overcome this. I didn't say it was going to be easy, but you got to dig deep. You got to have a will about you. You got to know that you got that power inside you to get rid of that thing. Ain't nothing wrong with talking to people and talking to yourself. You know, and that's what I just wanted to talk to you about, brothers and sisters. That I recovered. No, I'm not perfect. Every day I strive to do better. And I want you to do better. I want you to know that the power is invested in you. The power is in you. That you have full control over your life and nobody else have control over it. That you can deal with your problems in other ways. Exercising, reading, keeping yourself busy. Actually acknowledging the real problem that chose you to drugs, that drove you to drugs in the first place. So peace, love, justice, the powers in you. And if you like what I'm saying, subscribe to the channel, like, share, leave a comment below, make sure you hit the bell, and make sure you share this video. Peace.